Hey guys, I'm back. I want to show you another knife that I made. Trying to remember when I made it. I don't know, 5-6 years ago probably. You've seen most of these other knives already, but I haven't showed you this one yet. It's been out at camp, and I brought it back just to do a video. Actually, I probably should have done the video from camp. But I wanted to clean it up a little bit. I buffed up the brass again. Like I said, it's a few years old now. But this is, I call it my camp knife, or the camp knife. And it's an all-around knife. It doesn't have a big guard. It's brass. But it's not real big. Anyway, it's not for stabbing, it's for working. To be honest with you, I split kindling with it more than anything. I don't use it for dressing animals or anything like that. The blade's a little big. It's a 6-inch blade and a 5-inch handle. It's a red oak handle that there's no finish on it, just oil on it, buffed and oiled, and brass pommel. Like a lot of my knives, the tang goes, let me set it down so you get a better view. Tang goes almost to the end, and then I brazed a piece of brass to that. I cut a slot in it, put the brass in it, brazed it, and then I put threads on the end of that so I could screw the pommel on. Can you see that little divot right there? That's the end of the rod. It's not a big rod, it's only 1/8 of an inch. So I wouldn't call it a full tang knife, but it's close. I do that with a lot of my knives. But that's it, that's the camp knife. I made from a file, just like all of my knives really. I got a bunch of files from a guy at work. He said if I can make him a blade, he will give me a bunch of files, and he did. They were all used. He's a cabinet maker, and he used them on, I'm not sure what he used them on. Formica, I assume. Something like that, any type of laminates. He gave me, I bet he gave me 20 big files. So, like I said, I've been making knives out of them. And there you have it. Can you see the edge on that? It's not as sharp as I remember it. I need to put an edge on it again. I did just use it to, I feathered this and trimmed that up. It's just a little piece of cedar. Nothing special. It was able to cut paper. Wish I could show you, but with one hand it's almost impossible. But to be honest, it kind of fought through the paper. It didn't glide through it like it should have. So I'm going to put another edge on it. But it's held up well. I use it a lot. And like I say, I brought it back from camp just to make a little video of it. I could do some buffing on the end. It's not as shiny as it should be. The brass, actually, it was a piece of 1/8 inch thick brass, and then I stacked it in layers. Soldered them all together. It is soldered to the blade, so it's not gonna, you can actually see some of the solder in there, can't you? See if I can get you in better light here. Looks like a little solder spilled out right there. See it? It's silver solder, very strong, so that guard's not going anywhere. It's going to last a long time. Nice hardwood handle. Nothing fancy, but you know what? The cost of knives nowadays, I just assume make my own. I'm going to go out in the woods and beat the snot out of it anyway. Just like this one. I showed you guys this knife before. It's my chopper. All I do with this thing is split firewood. We heat everything with firewood. We heat our house with wood. I heat my cabin with wood. I even heat this shop here with wood. So I'm constantly splitting wood. And a little knife like this works great. I get pallets a lot, shipping pallets from work. How many I bring home a year, I have no idea. But I just cut them up for firewood and make what I can out of them. Some of them have some decent wood on them still. Anyway, there you have it. Another knife. And here's the other one that I'm in the middle of. I am making videos of the production of this one. It's another file. It's got flat grind. Kind of a Scandi grind, really. It's not all the way up the blade. You can see it only goes up to there. But there you have it, guys. Talk to you later. Thanks.